god, do you remember this? Does anyone remember this? It's Tuesday, the 25th of October, 2016, and I'm going down memory lane with this music. If you've already guessed what it is, well done. And you can understand why this makes me so excited for the next few weeks. If you haven't, then bear with me for the next 5 minutes. Oh my god. Here it comes. Oh, the amount of times I spent in the lobby sat with this music. Yeah, anyway. Welcome back to the podcast. This is it is Tuesday the 25th of October. How's everybody doing? The reason I played that music at the start, I have just pre-ordered and downloaded the pre-sale version of Call of Duty 4 Remastered, and I've played like the first level of the campaign. Where remember when you had to beat the guy's score on that whole like quickfire training ground thing? Well, I've just done that, and by God, does it bring back memories? Can you imagine? Can you remember, like, just like spending hours on something? Like, this was back when I was about, I must have been 15, 16 in high school, and just literally had nothing else to do. Once, I'd let my homework get way behind playing Call of Duty. Literally, like summer's days, I would just sit inside and just play this game. And I'm sure there's millions of other people my age now who used to do exactly the same thing. We had no responsibilities back then. We didn't have to make money. We didn't have anything else to do with our time. Our socializing was literally sat in lobbies waiting for games to start. And God, I racked up some serious hours on that game. I did get my Gold Cross 10th Prestige level 55. I think I boosted for an AK-47. Remember boosting when you get in like a private lobby and just headshot your friends? You do, right? I'll do 10 headshots and you do 10 headshots, and then because I could not be bothered to play to boost or to get headshots with what was that gun? It was like an M21, the shittier G3, and the G3 was bad. I'm sorry, this is probably only for certain people right now, but by God, I'm excited about this game coming out. Every other Call of Duty since, every kind of FPS has just never lived up to the hype or to the excellence of COD 4. And just every time I've got a new Call of Duty, I think I got Modern Warfare 2 and 3, which I did like, but it was no COD 4. It got a bit too kill streaky. I got Ghosts, I think. I got Black Ops 1, and I've got Advanced Warfare. Is that the most recent one? And by the Advanced Warfare wasn't bad, but it's just, I remember like on playing the newer games, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops and stuff, you'd just be getting killed by anything, like little RC cars. You'd be getting killed by sentry guns. There'd be someone flying above you and shooting you, with just crazy snipers with just stupid camos and like 5 friggin' attachments and stuff. Like, just go back to the basics of COD 4 where you get 1 attachment, like 3 perks, no overkill, and you had to unlock the Desert Eagle. Excuse me. And the maps were so perfect. You would only ever have like 3 stories at the most, 3 stories to kind of scan up and down. There was strategic points. There was, oh God, I love that game. I just really hope I've got time to play it in the next however long. If this game's as good as people are saying it is, this remastered game, and they've just left it alone and just pretty much redone all the graphics, put a few, cooler things in, and just let it be what it was, then I could see myself playing this for years to come, as long as it doesn't get hacked. Like, I would have went back to the other one, but the lobbies have been so hacked now that it's just ruined. But it's been 10 years. damn, it's been 10 years. Yeah, because I remember when I got it, we'd all go out and we'd play it till like 2 a.m. and then we'd all just learn to drive. Yeah, we were 16, 17. God, so we were playing this a couple of years after it came out as well. And we'd all just go and friggin' pick up some McDonald's and come back and play it till 5 in the morning. It was the best. I mean, it had to be special to be GoldenEye. And the nostalgia of that, but that is for me, COD 4 is the best game of all time, and it's coming back, and I've got the campaign and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, that music was quite nostalgic for me too. So what's going on apart from that? It's that time of year where it could rain at any second and it's getting a bit chilly. So I've had to get out my old boots there's a few months of the year that I wear these, and I paid a lot of money for these kind of leather American Indian boots that got imported from the States. And them was my favourite pair of shoes, I'd say. And excuse me. And I've had to bring them out, but they're all dry and stuff, so I've had to oil them and like brush them off and kind of felt like some kind of friggin' army private in the 40s doing it out. But like, these boots I'm going to take care of, and hopefully they'll last 10 years, you know. It's that time of year, so I've just done nothing pretty much but wait for downloads to finish today. Wait for the COD download. Like, that is literally, I'm sure a lot of you understand that is priority in someone's life when when Call of Duty comes out, especially remastered COD 4 is just the pinnacle. Because I've got a Mac, if I could get Age of Empires to work on a Mac, if they bring out Age of Empires for Mac, that would be absolutely amazing as well. Age of Empires 2 is just, for me, probably the second best game of all time. And I've got a PC. I used to play it last year, but it's just too slow. Like the PC that we're running it on was just far too slow. And I'd love to play that game. The last couple of weeks I've not really had time to do anything apart from work. But I've had like 3 or 4 days off in a row now, or just I've had stuff to do, but it's stuff that I could have like procrastinated with or put off a little bit. It's not been urgent, and I've just been dreaming of going back to video games and having that 15-year-old life, which is terrible. Because actually around the corner is my trip away, and I need to start selling stuff. I need to start making some more money. Do you know what's really annoying is that all that work I've done the last few weeks, I've invoiced and stuff, still not been paid for most of it, and it's like that's just the hardships of anyone who's trying to make it on their own and do kind of freelance stuff, is that you have to really chase people down for money. And it's just like I understand though, who the hell likes paying people for things? Who likes paying anything for anything? But it's like, I just want to get my savings back on track. I want to get, money in the bank and start, feeling like I'm definitely back on track with my travel savings, which I would be if I had all the money that I'm owed. It's just a bit like, it's quite deflating sometimes, but what's my fitness situation like? I don't know if I've spoken about that in a while. Ever since my injury that I had last few weeks ago in football, that I thought might be an ACL problem. Thankfully, I don't think it is. I played football for the first time yesterday, and although my knee wasn't great at all, I was pretty much playing with my left foot. I could play, which is pretty huge for me after a month of just standing watching. And I'm definitely a lot stronger now. I'm definitely a lot more shaped than when I first started this podcast. I've lost weight. I am fitter. A lot more agile, but I'm still carrying weight. Like I'm probably the guy that you'd be surprised that I could probably keep up with quite a few like fitness tests and stuff, but I've still got, I think I'm a stone overweight. I still think of fat as well. But I'm working on it now. It's coming up to Christmas. I know there's going to be chocolate galore, and my terrible thing is that I've been eating like a bag of chocolate every day, which is really bad. I've just been craving it, and I need to kind of kill those cravings up to Christmas. I'm thinking it's November next week, and I'm thinking of kind of for all of November kind of killing dessert until I don't crave it anymore, and then by Christmas time that'll be a good 7 weeks of just not eating shit, and hopefully I can lose some weight by the end of Christmas, or by the end of the year. I'd like to be down to where I can start seeing some ab muscles coming through. I can see them a little bit now, but I'd like to trim down on the fat. So that's my aims for the next few weeks. God knows how my exercise will be going once I get Call of Duty, which is next week. And let's play you out with some more Call of Duty music, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Goodbye.